Thank you for joining part 4 of Mental Health First Aid. This episode is going to focus on the recovery paradigm. To understand how to use the concepts of mental health first aid, it's essential to have core knowledge. In part 3 of this series, we focused on the myths and misconceptions of mental health conditions. What is the recovery paradigm? This is the approach that embraces the idea that individuals living with mental disorders and mental health problems can live full lives and contribute to society. The emphasis is on recovery and wellness. In the 1980s, a study conducted by Courtney Harding and associates hypothesized that despite severe mental illnesses, people can live productive lives. The research team followed individuals for 30 years after they left an institutional setting. What they discovered is that a high percentage were living successfully in communities with little or no access to formal mental health services. What does this mean? It means that no matter how severe or how long they have experienced mental health difficulties, people can develop skills for stability and live in recovery. Recovery is the unique process for gaining or regaining physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional balance. The individual learns through their recovery process to cope with their challenges by adjusting their lifestyles and developing key skills and strategies to allow for independence. Sometimes it means adjusting to a significant transition in life. Other times it means adjusting to a long-term or lifetime obstacle. The goal is to assist individuals live with as much independence as possible. The Federal Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration outlined the core components of recovery, and we will go through them next. The most important facet of recovery is hope. It is the catalyst of the recovery process when one is in the midst of distress. Without hope, it's a struggle to believe that things can change for the better or maybe even change at all. In mental health first aid, the role you play in fostering hope you be the most important contribution you can make when supporting someone in a mental health crisis. Recovery is a nonlinear process. There will be setbacks in addition to growth in recovery. Setbacks aren't failures, they are opportunities to develop new skills and utilize our strengths. Focusing on strengths is an integral part of recovery. Each individual is viewed as unique with unique strengths and challenges. Sometimes people with mental health disorders feel they are only the sum of their weaknesses. Instead of fixing what's broken, the recovery paradigm emphasizes and places value on building upon strengths, abilities, resiliencies, talents, and inherent worth. An interaction as part of the mental health first aid process can markedly improve self-esteem and encourage wellness to someone who is struggling. When applying the mental health first aid concepts, an option for someone who is not in imminent danger and who does not need professional intervention would be community peer support groups. Most behavioral health and physical health providers can suggest options that may share common issues as the individual in the area. Why are peer groups so important? They have been shown to reduce feelings of isolation, increase knowledge, increase self-esteem, and further develop healthy coping skills. Support groups are filled with empathy and empowerment. Recovery is only successful if the individual has buy-in. They should define their own goals, their path toward their recovery, and accept responsibility for their journey. The person we are trying to help as part of mental health first aid will benefit from making their own decisions when it's possible. If there is imminent danger, professionals may need to make the decisions. Your role in mental health first aid is to encourage the person to seek appropriate assistance should they need it. Recovery embraces an individual's whole life, including mind, body, spirit, and community. It includes all aspects of life, including housing, employment, education, mental health, healthcare, and services that will enhance and improve their lives. Knowing how complex we all are, it's important to remember that the person we are assisting may have many layers to their present condition or problem. Because each person is unique, their vision of wellness and recovery may also be unique. One person may need a nudge toward an option. One person may need a team of professionals. Through empowerment, empathy, and respect, it's possible to help the person in distress gain confidence and the strength to fully participate in their own life. Please subscribe, like, and follow. The next episode in this series will focus upon defining your support role in mental health first aid and the value of empathic listening.